With the rise of artificial intelligence, electricity demand from data centers, or DCs, is growing at a staggering rate. According to the IEA, by 2030, data centers will account for over 20% of all new electricity demand in developed countries. In the United States, that figure is expected to reach nearly 50%. The impact, however, is not spread evenly. For example, while DCs account for only 4% of total power use across the U.S., that number jumps to 26% in Virginia. In Europe, investment is concentrated in the FLAP D cities: Frankfurt, London, Amsterdam, Paris, and Dublin. In Dublin specifically, data centers now consume a massive 79% of the city's total electricity. As nations and companies race AI supremacy, demand is far outstripping our old forecasts. But there is a problem. Energy infrastructure cannot be built nearly as fast as data centers. If voters begin to feel that AI investment is driving up their utility bills, it will spark a political backlash, especially in densely populated areas or swing states. This is already becoming a political issue. With the U.S. midterm elections approaching, President Trump recently posted that big tech should pay for their own rising energy costs. Microsoft responded the very next day, promising to take action. Shortly after, the White House and several governors called on grid operators to shift the cost of building new power plants directly onto data center owners. The goal is clear: protect households from rising costs. Finally, we must consider the physical limit. A data center takes 1 to 3 years to build, but a new power plant or a high-voltage grid takes much longer. This mismatch is creating a bottleneck. We may soon see more projects delayed or canceled because they simply cannot get a connection to the grid. For the U.S., building power infrastructure is now a top political priority. For Japanese companies, this creates an opportunity. The Trump administration is likely to welcome investments in base load power, such as nuclear energy and grid reinforcement, consistent with the investment plans agreed upon last year.